Good, MP?
There he is, the hardest working man in the NBA. I'm going to be honest with you, man. You got a whole lot of work to do.
Oh, that's not right, my hair. I thought you changed it in the last video.
Gate in at the point. That's the five for Cleveland right now. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical. How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Probably. Situation right there. Go. Plenty of pure shooters on that rock. McGee for three.
Let's see last time.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage. And you look across the NBA landscape, Stan, a lot of turnover in the summer.
Yeah, Kevin, it takes a few weeks just to get used to seeing coaches and players in different spots around the league. And it'll take some time for those players and coaches to adjust as well.
Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference. And he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how this changes the defensive approach against him. We might be seeing some elevated intensity with MP on the court. I'm excited to see how he fights to win in those matchups.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Richmond is out there with MP. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Harper, and it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, we have a pair of high-caliber power forwards in this one. I had a second to talk to MP about the matchup, and he said, look, we're both at the top of our game. We both expect a battle, so I think it's time to pull out something we won't expect. He wouldn't tell me exactly what that was, but be on the lookout.
Well, we certainly will be. Thank you. Offline with his three.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Lively. Here's Swift. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Count that one. MP's got 8 points.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Richmond against Barrett, and he's going to get whistled. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 4. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
They've got Moody. He's out there with Simmons. Josh Giddey is out there with Howard. And it's Jemison in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And they keep hammering away inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
Here's Jemison. 5 points in the game. A nice shot by Moody.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Provitola, it falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Spurs making a switch here. Clemens is checked in. Outside Howard. Drills the three-pointer. Howard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
Not to me, Kevin.
So it's Dallas. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Looking at San Antonio, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season will give them a huge confidence boost. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
Offensive rebounding is like an ATM catching an...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next... Spurs trail by 14 on the floor for San Antonio. They've got Wembanyama. Mason is out there with MP. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's May in at the 2. Pass to Giddey. Here's Moody. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. And the Mavericks lead by 15. Here's Laprovitola. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 20 points for MP. Dallas shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Simmons, takes the 3. The rebound by May.
can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And it's good, 2 points.
Well, I love the aggressiveness from MP. Great work getting into the line.
Pass to Moody. Outside Howard. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. A nice shot by Moody.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Mavericks leading by 10. Pass to Giddey. There's the pick. 3-pointer. And again, Dallas with the 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Spurs have got every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Moody. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Towns, he's checked in for Dallas. Clyde comes in for Moses Moody. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. And here's Giddey. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
And stolen by MP. Push in, no stopping MP.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jemison. Pass the flag. And it's Dallas with another.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
From outside the arc, field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Pass the flag. No good on the 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Good on the bucket. 34 points for MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Spurs with some changes. Richmond comes in for Mason, and it's Whitehead in for Fox. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Oh, using that athleticism. MP finishing with some force.
Here's Flag. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing. MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Here's Jemison. Now Flag. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Puts up the 3. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Spurs trail by 10. Oh, get up, MP! Woo!
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that? He's certainly got the size for it.
Well, remember, guys, size doesn't always equal athleticism.
Strong move off the glass.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Now flag. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easy. Talk about a guy who can handle the pressure. MP.
Dallas leading by 4. Here's flag. Lively. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Not much more than I got with most goal.
The timing and rhythm of a metronome.
The basket is good.
Yeah, they needed a hoop there. MP is the man to deliver.
Albert. The putback.
Oh, come on, big. Cheers.
Always the result of that extra.
Don't make me.
Desperation time.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Foul. That's what he wants.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Oh, man, we're not going to make it 24.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that's a good job of capitalizing at the line, adding some cushion to their lead.
The 3 goes down.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And the Mavericks with possession. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Please be a fucking fan.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal.
Uh-oh, big part you go. Tinker Woods. Dallas gonna lose nuts. Please miss your shot, Dallas.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Can you please miss your fucking shot? Oh, Dad, miss your shot.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Not loose.
Okay. Thank you. That's called cheater, fucking foul.
Good on the first.
They're gonna win that day. They're gonna win a fucking game. Dollars.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
No doubt. That just about seals it.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing.
There's no way they're gonna make him. If I need one more foul.
What's the strategy?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
I know, wait, Dallas loses thing? Could wait, get 1-1 free shot?
The first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 4-point ball game. Here's MP. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarter.
And there's the call on Dylan Harper. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. So it's a narrow victory.
Screw you, Dallas out.
Probably.
Like the face. This team.
Hi, everyone. What a great night for some hoops. With a little more, and we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, Legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
Ooh, that's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
With a crowded field of players putting up some big numbers, MP has not been at the top of the heap. He's faltered a bit. He'll have to turn up the effort and execution further to earn the votes to put himself over the top.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. We've got Chet Holmgren, and it's Sorber in at the 5 spot. All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about tonight's all-star caliber duel in the front court. MP isn't too concerned with it, telling me my main focus is on picking up the win. I'll go out there and do what I got to do to make that happen. MP clearly not intimidated, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff. Yes, we'll be monitoring that battle for sure. So it's the Thunder now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now here's MP. He's got 5. Richmond with the bucket.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean,
Oklahoma City trailing. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. MP is out there with Anthony. And it's Mason in at the small forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
Ooh, Holmgren feeling it there. Wasting no time at all getting his shot off.
MP no good. Oklahoma City has gotten 6 of 10 free. It's Oklahoma City ending the quarter with a 20-point advantage. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a good advantage on possessions. Back to the game after this break.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when? Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Thunder.
This has been a...
Appreciate you joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Sorber in at center, filling out the middle. From deep, Holmgren. The rebound by Richmond. Richmond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to MP, and stolen by Holmgren. Left side Mills. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way. What?
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then it's MP, and it's Buford in at the 5, down low. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That's exactly what this offense wants from MP. Get up and finish strong.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Oklahoma City leading by 23. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And MP with a basket on the assist by Castle. 11 points for MP.
If MP gets space in the open floor, they're in.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one. And by a bit.
This is gonna be my last match I'm playing.
What's up, MP?
I'll see you on.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You got to wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
There's a lot of guys showing out in the league right now as we work our way.
And for the Spurs, we've got Richmond, MP out there with Anthony, and it's Fox, and it's May in at the 2 guard.
A powerful jam by MP. I think he really enjoyed.
So it's the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Please direct your attention to
Hello. They know how to draw whistles. They're attacking, but being smart about it.
This is what you do when you play a team that has no discipline.
All right, fellas, let's change. And that is it for half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Dalton Connect. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Petrovic in at the 3 spot.
He gets positioning inside and capitalizing.
And the foul is called. And for San Antonio, MP out there with Mason. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Anthony. And it's May in at the 2 spot.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really...
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one.
Good game, MP.
So you got that sign you trying to subscribe?